Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back, welcome back. Y'all see the sign. Y'all already know what it is. Oh, this wall, I did that myself. I designed it myself. I got some more videos and pictures I will post of the walls of, decor of my house. I also did a light fixture and everything. But yeah, this is announcement public service announcement part 7. Public service announcement part 7. Back with another video. This topic y'all gonna like. For real. But yeah, I want to give a special thanks, special shout out to Cigar International. Cigar International, y'all. These cigars I ran through. It's about 4 of them in it. It's about 4 of them in it. All right. This is the back, and these are cigars that comes in this packet. Very smooth, very smooth. It pairs with the cigar I am basically about to smoke, about to light up right now. It's the I want to say it's the Classico. It's the one on the bottom. So that one pairs with VSOP. So I got a shot of VSOP. You feel me? Y'all see that there? How you do that there? How you do that there? Yeah. So Cigar International, y'all really did this. Reason why I'm saying that is cause y'all did the ashtray, man. Look. Made for kings, man. Cause you know what? I am a king. And so are you. You feel me? So yeah, go to cigarinternational.com and they got coupons going on. They got a sale going on right now. You can get you a sampler pack. You could get you, whatever your favorite, your favorite of your cigar of that you like to smoke of your choice. They got it. They got Al Capone. They got some from Cuba, Ecuador, Colombia, Bolivia. They got some from Miami. They got some from where I want to say Greece. They got them all over Pakistan. Man, yeah, man. It's just like cigars, but cigars that I like to smoke. Are from Cigars International. But yeah, let me go ahead and light this bad boy up and get into the topic, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I like to go to old school. You already know. Like I said, pairs with VSOP, y'all. So, cheers. Now, before I get into, the topic, I want to say, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you. And hope you like it. Hope you come back, you share with your boy, rock with your boy. I have like a lot of videos, upcoming videos. Go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, man. That'll really, help me out a lot, because I'm just now starting, get my, feet wet with this YouTube thing, I'm talking about. But yeah, so I usually start off my videos with a little throwback music, right? But since YouTube been hating on me, you know what I'm saying? They've been, blocking my videos from time to time, you know what I'm saying? It's so I haven't been getting much views, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is though, right? So I'm just gonna keep it rocking, keep it pushing. But this topic is I don't even know where to start from when it comes to this topic. But I'm not gonna say real. The reason why I'm not gonna say real, because I think the word real is played out. Cause you got people that that never shot a gun before, or you got like people that never got into a fight before, or that never like, you know, did anything like, you know, they just got some little money, all of a sudden now they gangster, you know, or like, you know, they just thorough or they real with it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't like to use that word real, because, you know, I like the word that I'm gonna use in this topic is understanding. It's for people who understand what I'm talking about. I want my women to comment, and I want my men, understanding men and understanding women, to comment on this video, right? So it's about back in, you know what I'm saying, when I was working, right? When I was working at a I was working with a company, and I was training, you know, I was like lead, you know, person to train different people, whatever. Okay, and it was an individual who I was, you know, dating, right? Right, on the job, but we became like, you know, good friends and everything like that. She's very cool, you know, very chill, for the most part, right? And she we started like hitting it off well, right? So, you know, I trained her, whatever, okay, and you know, we started going on dates, and as time progressed, you know, so started dating, and you know, stuff started like, you know, started to feel the spark. You started to feel the spark between us. She was very cool person. But as time went by, right? So she was falling for me, right? So as you know, when I say falling, I'm guessing feelings was, you know, building up. You know, it was getting serious, you know. And she you know, decided one day, you know, hey, I want to bring you lunch, right? And I said, yeah, cool, no problem, you know. So she stopped by. She stopped by and, you know, got me some lunch. And she also got me, I want to say like a dessert, but it was the dessert was a fruit, like a bowl of fruit platter. It was watermelons, cut up watermelons. I like watermelons, right? So, so she brought it over, right? So when she brought it over, right? So she called me. She was like, "Hey, I'm on the way. And bring your lunch over. You know, X, Y, and Z." I'm like, "Okay, no problem. Pull up. You know, I'll be at, you know, my spot. You know, at my desk, whatever." And she was like, "Okay." Well, she parked in, whatever. So she did not bring in what I'm getting ready to say to y'all. Like, she bought my lunch, right? And when she bought my lunch, she said, I have to go back to the car because there's something else I have for you. I have like a gift for you. And I was like, all right, you know, cool, no problem. So she went back to the car, right? But before she even said that she had a gift, right? She said, let me go back to the car. I'm like, okay, whatever. She went back to the car, whatever. Right. And she, you know, bought the gift. But in my head, I'm like, man, what this dude done, you know, beat me to the, it's not supposed to be doing that, you know. So she bought in flowers, a bouquet of red roses. Now, Mind you, I'm not thinking much of it, right? Um, I'm just thinking that a dude, gave it to her, whatever. So I'm looking for like, a gift, like, I guess how you can say it, for a dude. You feel me? So I'm looking for like, a gift. So she was like, this gift is from me to you. Uh, and she handed me the bouquet of roses. And mind you, she was a bad little thing, man. I mean, she had Coke bottle. She was sexy, man. Like, sexy with it. She had a body, man. She had a body so good, man. It's like I had like my other team. Teams I had like managers, like, the CEOs would come out and like, yo, like, who is that? But they didn't know who she was because technically she'll work different shifts, whatever. And I was like, yeah, that's such and such, like, oh man, she bad, and she had all white, man. I'm like, wow, yeah. Heads turn when I say, man, yeah, bad. I'm talking about from like, from her feet to, man, look, she smelled good. She know how to coordinate things. She was on point, right? So so she handed me the bouquet of flowers, and she was like, "This is for me to you," and everything. So her thing was like, she just wanted, show. She just want to show me how much, yes, she was following me or she was in love with me. Whatever it was, what I'm saying? She was the gesture, right? So I was like, first of all, I was puzzled. Man, look, I ain't know what to do because as a man, I've never received any flowers before. So I'm feeling kind of awkward, out of place, man. I'm like, man, I don't know, man. Like, what I'm saying? I ain't want to like, turn it down with the flowers because I didn't want to, be like an a-hole with it, you know what I'm saying? So I took the flowers. I accepted it, you know what I'm saying? But throughout the whole time, man, like, I sat down, ate my lunch, whatever, and she left. When she left, so she jumped in the car. So she called me, right? So she was like, so how you like the gift? I was like, I ain't know, I ain't know what to say, man, because I've never, look, man, for y'all men out there, man, that understand, like, where I'm getting at with this, man, because it's not norm, you know what I'm saying, for a man to receive flowers from, a female. I thought it's all the other way around, but, even though it's like, it's not norm, it's just not, normal. You see a woman giving, their significant others or, it's just this handing flowers to a guy, you know what I'm saying? So I felt out of place, you know what I'm saying? I felt weird with it, you know what I mean? So, I told her, I said, I liked it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to hurt her feelings or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I like it. But deep down in me, I was like, man, I don't know, man. So I ain't know how to act with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, okay, so fast forward. Now that I'm grown now, you feel me? So I'm a little older. So that saying they say, oh, don't give me my flowers while I'm dead. Hand them to me while I'm alive. You feel me? I'm guessing she gave me my flowers while I'm alive. You feel me? So I don't want to see it that way, like a negative way. You know what I'm saying? I just like, man. As I got older, I'm like, all right, that right there, what she did, her gesture, that was like a grown woman. you know, gesture. You know, that was like a grown woman would do that, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't see no young woman, you know, giving guys flowers, you know what I'm saying? So I think like, you know, a mature woman would, you know what I'm saying, understanding woman, you know, would do that, what she did. So I'm like, okay. In my head, I think I'm looking back and I'm like, yo, that is like, that's real. You know what I'm saying? That's real, because you don't know how many women that did that gave men flowers, and to, you have to be an understanding man to understand what is going on here, you know, because any young bull, you know what I'm saying, young cat, you know, wouldn't be able to grasp that, understand that, you know, because they're not mature enough. They haven't been through some things, you know what I'm saying, to understand, like, you know, if a woman give you flowers, man, you know, that's some maturity level type, you know, your mind gotta be up to par, you gotta be sharp with it, man, you know, yes, I you know, I'm thinking back, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying, like, that's what's up, man, like, you know, because I'm not that guy. I was younger, you know what I'm saying, I'm not him no more. I'm like, you know, I'm older now, so I'm looking at it different now. Back then, when she handed me the flowers, man, I felt out of place, man. Hey, man, I ain't know how to how to act, man, what to say, you know, and I just, man, roll with the punches. So I'm like, all right. So she hit me, I'm getting off, you know what I'm saying? So she hit your boy up, you feel me? So, like, once you slide over, slide to my crib, slide to my house. I'm like, all right, cool. So she like, I cook for you. And now it's like, that's what's up, man. I was like, okay. So I went by, got off, went by, you know what I mean? So she made this nice meal, and she knows how to cook. And now it's like, man, she's a keeper. You know, she's a keeper. But we gonna get there. We be getting there. All right? So, cause I'm saying, like, all right, she's a keeper. She's a keeper. You know, I go, you know, so she like, where the flowers at? I said, they're in the car. Right there in my car. She said, why don't you, like, you know, take it out the car, put them in this vase that I have. I was like, okay. So I went to the car, got them out, you know what I'm saying? Laid it in the vase. It was a nice vase she had, laid it in the vase, you know what I'm saying? So what I did, you know what I'm saying, is like, I took one out. So she had a daughter. She had a daughter, so I took one out and I gave it to her daughter. And I took the other one out and I gave, you know, one to her, you know, to tell her, you know, let her know, I appreciate you, you know, for bringing these flowers, right? So she made the food for me. You know, I sat there and I ate. So we ate together. We had some wine, you know, wine. I don't know what it was, but we had wine, right? So we sat there, you know, we talked. So she was like, so really deep down, what do you think about me giving you flowers? I was like, one, all right. So I had to keep it real with it. So I said, look, I've never like experienced that in my life before. This is like first time, so I felt out of place. I can't realize. I said, I felt out of place, man. You know, so she's like, she said, I was expecting that for you to feel out of place. I wasn't, you know, expecting you to, you know, be like on the receiving side, you know. So she understood, but she said, you should, as a man, you should receive flowers. Why not? A woman can't give their man flowers. Why does it have to be men, you know, giving us flowers? Men should be receiving flowers from their girlfriend, spouse, you know, wife. You know, they should be receiving flowers. And I was like, wow, I'm a young bull at that time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see it like that, you know what I mean? So, I'm not seeing it like, you know, so she was much older than me, remind you, y'all. She's much older than me, right? So, as I'm thinking about this, processing this whole thing, right? So, so I'm like, man, she dropping some jewels on me right now, man. You know what I'm saying? She teaching me things, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with women teaching men. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. You know, you got men nowadays feel like, you know, oh, I gotta teach women how to do this, how to do that, you know what I mean? Third, like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with women teaching men, men teaching women, right? You gotta be mature. You know what I mean? You gotta be open-minded. You gotta be understanding, communication, right? Without that, my man, my girl, you gonna fail in life when it comes to the word Love. Now, mind you, the word Love, that is a strong word. That word really turned into the word hate. You know, if you understand what I'm talking about, understanding, keyword here is understanding. This is for my understanding men, understanding women. Where's that understanding community at? You know what I'm saying? So you have to be willing to understand, communicate. You're going to fail at the word love if you do not understand what I am talking about here. All right? So it's not being biased. It's not being sexist. You know what I'm saying? You have to compromise. All right? Sometimes shut up. You gotta be macho 24/7. You know, it's time to be macho. It's time to put on that tough boy act. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's time, a place to do so. You know, but it's a time and place to calm down and chill. You know, relax. When you around your woman, you know what I'm saying? Bro, there's love in the air, bit that. Yeah. Nothing but love now. Okay? Nothing but love in there, man. But I got the real with it. I told her how I felt about, you know, receiving the flowers, how it made me feel out of place, how it made me feel out of place. And she explained to me, and she opened up my third eye. She opened up that third eye. You know what I'm saying? She opened up my mind. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, like you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, blaze, roll up, you know what I'm saying, to be on cloud nine. If you have that right person that without you rolling up, smoking a blunt, you feel me, that's gonna automatically get you high. You feel like you on cloud nine just by being in a presence. Man, look here. Man, one, that's a keeper. Two, man, look, that's somebody you need to fight for. Three, man, that means you in love, man. You in love, big dog. You in love. Don't be ashamed by it. You know, most guys they like to be ashamed, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to say the L word. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Just calm down. Cause with that being said, it's very rare that you will find that real love, that you'll find that genuine love. You will find somebody who's really gonna do what she did. You know what I'm saying? Now, this person that did that, she is not my wife today. All right? I got married. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know how crazy this is? So, you would, hey, like, damn, did you get married to her? Nah, I didn't get married to her. You would think I would have got married to her because of who she was, her gestures and all that, and how she went about doing things, you know? But stuff starting to get a little wild. When I seen wild, so she gave me a key to her house. Yeah, she gave me a key to her house. She had a key to her house, and she stayed like in this gated, you know, I want to say community or like apartment, whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? But it You know, I had the key fob to that as well. Real talk. All right. So when I started, you know, looking, you know, at the time for, man, because honestly, I was young. I wasn't looking for anything serious, you know what I'm saying? I was just still out there, you know, getting my feet wet. You know what I'm saying? Out there, this, you know. But her, I took, you know what I'm saying, in a way, kind of sort of, I took her serious, but it's like something was talking to me. Even though if I wasn't like, you know, ready to settle down, I was still out there, you know what I'm saying? But something was like talking to me. Something was saying, just be careful and keep your eyes open. Don't just jump into it, you know? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we all got, you know, men, we got feelings. You know, I don't care like how tough you are, you know what I'm saying? Because if they slap you with some crazy years, boy, you gonna break down. Yeah, you gonna break down and start crying. But the thing is, it says my whole like that voice was saying like, just be careful. You're still young. Don't jump into what you may see, what may seems right to you. Glitter, man, the glitter might not be gold. Look, whatever that saying is, bruh, it might not be peachy on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, but I was still giving it the benefit of the doubt. You know, I was still, you know, just dipping and dabbing. You know, I was dipping and dabbing. But I still kept her, you know what I'm saying, by my side. You feel me? So she started like being more aggressive in a way, right? She wanted me to be at her house. First of all, she wanted me to move in. And I was ready to move in. I mean, can we take this slow? Let me ease onto this, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm still trying to process this, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I would go over to her house, spend some days at her house, you know, shower, you know, help out with the kids, and, you know, do what she did for me, you know what I'm saying? You know, look out for her, you know, buy her lunch, X, Y, and Z. So, take her out on dates. But she wanted me to be there like present, like 24/7, like moving all the way. And I was like, I don't know, because I was on the verge of looking for my own place. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young buck. I was staying with moms at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting ready to head out, looking for my, you know, my own little spot. At the time I was looking, you know, you can say apartment shopping. So I found an apartment, you know, which was in another county from where she stayed in. You know, it was about like, I want to say 30 to 45 minutes away, county to county, right? So I found a county. I found an apartment in this county. I mean, the county was nice area. I'm talking about, it was beautiful. You know, it was nice. It was not too far from the outlet. You know, I love the outlet. Shopping plaza had like your restaurants. I'm talking about, I can come out of my apartment, right? And I can just walk across the street to the outlet, and, you know, at shopping plaza had you know, restaurants, and I mean, it was just not on point. You know what I'm saying? So, a place where I wanted to be at. You know what I mean? The beach wasn't that far. The beach wasn't that far at all. You know what I mean? I want to say it was at least 5 miles from where I stayed at. That's how, you know, that's how love and chill, you know, that county was, right? So I was like, okay, cool. So I found a place, put down deposit, boom, 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 moved in. And so she didn't like that. She wanted me to move in with her, so she didn't like that. So stuff started like her moods and attitude just started to be a little different. Stuff starting to shift a little different, and I started to see that, right? And she was like, "Well, I thought you was gonna move in with me. You found your apartment. I'm happy that you found your apartment, but are you really happy enough on my apartment?" You know what I'm saying? I get it. She wanted me to move in with her, but I told her, look, I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? To settle down, move in, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all women, I think, see, this is why mature women don't mess with young men. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. You know what I'm saying? But her whole thing is that she wanted me to, she kept bringing up this whole pregnancy. She wanted me to get her pregnant. And I wasn't having that. You know what I'm saying? I had a life ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I had goals of doing things, big things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't trying to jeopardize that, for what she wanted me to do, right? So, as a man, I had to let her know, this is not the time, to be thinking about having a kid right now. You know what I'm saying? So and on top of that, she was in school. So she was for medical. She was in school for medical, and she was about to be done, or I don't know if she was in the middle about to be done, but she was on her way. So I'm like, why don't you let's get to the bag first. Let's stack this money. Let's get this money, and then we can start blueprinting, mapping stuff out, talking about, okay, where we want to, purchase a home, purchase a house, and we can start, talking about future goals, where school we want to put the kids in, the county we want to stay in, the next, city, or, you know what I'm saying, where we want to stay at, you know what I mean, what cars we want to buy, you know what I'm saying? Let's establish, let's get our credit, credit right, let's get stuff in order. Let's not just jump into, having a kid and have to backtrack, I'm not saying that's, okay, that, having a kid, it's a blessing, so I love kids, man, have kids, you know what I'm saying? So having kids is a blessing, right? So my thing is, all right, let's think smart, all right? So let's do that. So she didn't like that. So she got mad. So she asked for her key back. I was like, okay, no problem. I respect that. So I gave her a kickback, right? And now I'm getting calls. But the calls that I'm getting, that she's like, attitude and all that. And I'm like, okay, there's no need for all that. You know what I'm saying? So here I am, now I'm getting people following me at this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I'm coming from, different counties, 45 minutes away, you know what I'm saying? And I don't take the same routes home, you feel me? I don't do that. So, take different routes. So, I got people following me now, right? So, I keep Nina with me. Best believe that. But it wasn't on that level though. You know what I'm saying? So I got people following me at this point. So the following, it died out, stopped. So me and I had a conversation. I was like, this ain't gonna work. Because if you're not willing to understand, if you're not willing to respect my wishes, you know what I'm saying? Just like you want me to respect yours. This is not gonna work, you know what I'm saying, in a relationship. I already see that, if I do get into a relationship with you, you're not going to respect anything that I say. And because you're older than me, I'm not gonna have that, you know what I'm saying? I do respect you, as a woman, I respect you, you know what I'm saying? Look, you got my respect, right? So, guessing, she ain't like that, so she ain't want to talk to me no more, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So now, here it is. So I'm getting calls. from a cousin. Her cousin was telling me, so she's sending messages through her cousin now. So she's not calling me no more at this point. She don't have nothing to do with me now. So like the cousin, the middleman now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta ask the cousin now, like whatever the cousin like, you know, say whatever, like, you know, as far as that, you know what I'm saying, whatever. If she want to tell me something, she let the cousin know, or the cousin, you know, hit me up, be like, hey, such and such said, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I get a call from the cousin one day. The cousin like, hey, did you hear? I'm like, hear what? She's in the hospital. I'm like, yo, is she okay? Because of like, nah, because they said she fell out. Like, what you mean? So I'm like, what you mean she fell out? She's like, yeah, she was at the store shopping, whatever, with her mom's, whatever, and the ambulance came and pick her up. So I'm like, okay, so what's up? Like, yeah, she has been eating, she been dehydrated, she's been weak, she's been stressed, all she been thinking about was you. How things went down, whatever. I'm like, what you mean how things went down? I'm like, things didn't go down bad, you know what I'm saying? It's just that she decided she wanted to take her key back, and I was like, all right. So, I mean, but that doesn't mean I wasn't communicating with her. I was still communicating with her through the phone, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even though she took her key back, I still would pick up son up, you know what I'm saying? And take him to go get his hair cut. You know, take him to go buy hygiene products. And he was like, I want to say at the time, like, what, 10, 11? I want to say somewhere around there. Probably like 10, say 10, right? So, I mean, and I would even, you know, I wanted to sign him up for football, you know, to play football for this city that I knew the coach, the head coach who ran at Lil Lee. Me and him went to school together, so I wanted to sign him up for that Lil Lee football team, and I would have her to come meet me at, you know, the park, and watch him, you know, do the little, you know, drills and all that good stuff, you know. Just, you know, I'm still, you know, trying to show her, look, I wanted to work. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to work, you know, trying to, you know, compromise here, you know what I'm saying? Even though, like, you know, they're not my kids, but I treat them like they're mine, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I got love for you at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I respect you and I got love for you, you feel me? So, yeah. But, she didn't want me to, like, you know, so she, I guess she wanted me to be around kids no more, X, Y, Z, blah, 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 whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you know, it's cool. It's all right. I get it. I can't tell you, you know, what to do, you know, but, you know, if you have somebody good, you know, that's doing good by your kids, you know what I'm saying? You can't stop them for you know, treating your kids, you know, good because we're not talking, you know, at the moment, right? So I said, okay, cool. So the flower thing, it's all about the flower thing here, right? But that's the whole little rundown. So before I even get back to the flower thing, so I move out of state. You know what I'm saying? And I relocated to a different state, you know what I'm saying? So for a different job position, you know what I'm saying? So I'm out there getting paper, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get that, you know, get that money, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I relocate, different state. So I haven't heard from him, but I would hear from a cousin on the gram. Cousin hit me up, like, hey, you know, she still asking about you, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, yo, tell her it's not but love here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, give her my number. Tell her to hit me up. You know, get at me. Let me know, like, what's on her mind. What's really on her chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, on a good level. When I say on her chest, that means what's, like, how she doing? You know, how the kid's doing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool. I'll do that, relay the message, whatever. But before I left out of state, I went down to her house. I went to go see her. All right, so I went to go see her. You know what I'm saying? I went to go see the kids. Her cousin was there. I went to go see the kids, and I went to go see her. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, the look on her face, man. Man, she wasn't what? She wanted to come across me, boy. And I like you. I got to tread carefully around here. You know what I'm saying? So, but she was happy, like, you know what I'm saying? She said, like, oh, what you want? I just came to stop by to see you. That was up. See how you and the kids are doing, you know what I'm saying? So I bought the kids some food that day, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's show love, you know what I'm saying? So, now back to the flower. I want to know from my understanding men, what is your intake on this? You know what I'm saying? How would you react? How would you react to the whole situation of a woman bringing you flowers? Even though right now you're married, right? If you never receive any flowers from your wife, how would you feel if your wife bought you flowers? You already married at this point. I just want to know your intake, your whole point of view. And for my woman, what do you think about women giving men flowers? I seen this thing on YouTube, right? It's another YouTube who I follow. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I forgot her name, man. Damn, I wish I would have known her name so y'all could have went to her page and subscribed to her page. She from New Orleans? Man, I forgot her name. But anyways, if I find it, I'm gonna drop it. Right? So what she did, I don't know. I think she was acting. I don't know if she was, but they caught me. They caught my attention. Cause I didn't know she was acting in the moment. Cause she is so like, when she on her like, her YouTube channel and she be doing her videos, her videos, it looks for real. Like, so this particular video that she did, she surprised her dude. So she had like a whole set up. I'm talking about like for dude, just for him. You know what I'm saying? So when he walk in, he see like the balloons and everything. It was just like something just not his birthday, not no anniversary. It's just something just because, right? Y'all know how y'all women do. Sometimes we do that too. You know what I'm saying? Which you should. You understand what I'm saying? That's what keeps the spark in your relationship going. You know what I'm saying? You see you see these celebrities out here? You see why these celebrities, they get married for the wrong reason. They get married for money. They get married for clout. They get married for views on Instagram, Facebook, and all the other social medias, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't get married for like, the real stuff. See, when I say real stuff, they going out there looking for love. They would never find it. You know what? Let me not say never. You know what I'm saying? They will find it, but they're looking but they're doing it the wrong way. They're going about doing it the wrong way. Excuse me, man. I'm trying to catch my words here. But yeah, so they just be out there like, just celebrities, they be out there just getting married. They get married today, you know what I'm saying? They don't last 3 months or 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Because they all, you know what I'm saying? Most celebrities, not everybody, you know what I'm saying? But, if your intentions about money and status and all that good stuff, best believe you ain't gonna, you ain't gonna, no. You were not going to, one, be happy. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be happy. You're gonna want to divorce because you don't understand the person, you don't know the person. You know what I'm saying? All you see is money. Cars, jewelries, clothes, the big house. You know what I'm saying? That's all you see. You know what I mean? So, like the chick. That chick Portia. Man, look. That's crazy, man. For real, that's crazy. But That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's how she done plotted on the dude. So the dude was already, I guess the African dude was already, dating her, let's say a friend or a best friend. So she plotted to snatch dude away from her. Alright? Well, she did. She was successful at it. She got with dude. You know what I'm saying? So now she got married with dude. So now divorce hits, right? She had a secret agenda. This whole time she had a secret agenda, hands down. You know what I'm saying? So she was after the check. It's all about after the check. You know what I'm saying? So now she winning. She won now, but in the long run, it's going to hurt her. Now, mind you, how would that look if we did that to a female? Everything up under the sun, we get called all type of, names, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just not good looks. You feel me? So my thing is, for y'all understanding women and men, what do y'all think? What would y'all do? How would y'all react? Is it okay for a man to receive flowers from a woman? And y'all men, how would you feel? You know what I'm saying? For the ones that did receive flowers, did you feel like how I felt? You felt out of place, you felt weird, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was it? You feel me? So I don't know, man. But mind you, at the time I was young. But now I'm like, I understand now. You feel me? So I see things a little different now. You know what I mean? So my wife right now, if she gave me flowers, I would, be more appreciative of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be thankful for it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a gift from, my wife. You understand what I'm saying? But I just want y'all to let me know what you think, man. You know what I'm saying? All y'all women out there, you know what I'm saying? Don't stop doing that. Don't stop giving your dudes flowers. You know what I'm saying? Don't give him the flowers while you're dead. Give him his flowers now. You know what I'm saying? Give him his flowers now. Let him know that you love him. Not just verbally. Let him know the gesture. You went out and got him some flowers. You went out and got him, I don't know, a little gift. Just because. And vice versa for y'all men. Do the same thing. Don't give your woman, your spouse, her flowers while she's dead. Give it to her right now. While she's, in your face and you know what I'm saying, in front of you right now, man. Show that you love her. Just a small thing that matters, man. It don't take much. It ain't gotta be like no $10,000, $5,000 ring, earrings, bag, expensive dinners, you know what I'm saying? Which is, that's nice. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You should, spoil your wife on that level. Feel what I'm saying? But the small things matter. I think that your spouse, your girlfriend, your fiance, you know what I'm saying, would, your wife would appreciate, the small things, you know what I'm saying, more than the big things. I mean, the big things, nice shit, they'll love to have that, man, you know what I'm saying, hands down. But it's all about the small things, man, it's small things. So, let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about this. Let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe, and if you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in with me. And this is Public Announcement Part 7. Public Announcements Part 7. And I want to say thank you. And shouts out to cigarinternational.com. You know, shouts out to them. You know, like I said, you know, I'm a king first, you know what I'm saying, for this little ashtray. But yeah, I got more, you know, coming, more videos coming. And y'all know what to do. Hit that smash like button. Peace.